Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Libra. So, Libra, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you see are from this deck. So, Libra, your reading today feels very simple and very practical. It feels actually straightforward in a sense that you're dealing with your finances and your money and your resources because you have an abundance of, but also you have to be very mature and very responsible in how you allocate all of this money. Because I do feel like there is some sort of this urgency in terms of needing to pay something, or there's something that it's requiring this deadline for a payment or a pay down is what I'm hearing. I don't even know if that's the right word. um, but there's also something that is very clearly coming through here later on about how you feel like you part of this allocation of your money, of your resources, is because you feel like you owe some people. It's not just one. I feel like it's more like people around you. Like it's like this um closed circle, right? And this sense of being in debt with somebody, it's like it's also coming through. There is an emotional connection because I don't feel like maybe this is not like this financial debt that you have with somebody. Maybe it's like this emotional, maybe past life type of debt that you're finally paying off right now, which is really good news. And it is giving you this sense of relief, and it's almost like now crossing that off of your list. It's like now that is done, and it's like now you can move forward. So we're beginning this reading with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles here is your abundant state, right? It's how you how you feel about yourself. Maybe you have accomplished things, maybe you have acquired a lot of professional success, a lot of money. It's like you have a good life, a comfortable life. But it's also showing me this mature position, this responsible position of knowing that you have all of this wealth, all of this abundance. How are you going to distribute it? How are you going to allocate your money? How are you going to use it? Right? Especially because the Five of Cups is coming next. This Five of Cups is talking about like it's almost like whenever you've completed all of your math, all of your like all of your accounting, right? It's like everything that you need to do in a practical sense. After that is done, then you drop into your heart space, because this is what the Five of Cups is saying. It's like you just want to make sure that your heart is in tune with this use of your resources, this way of allocating this abundance to this or that. Because there is this awareness, I want to say, Libra, that you know exactly where your money came from and also where it is going next, right? It's almost like you are this it's like this post office in the sense of abundance, right? It's like money needs to pass through you in order to get somewhere else. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just the image that is coming through right now. But it's almost like you have to place like this hard stamp on it before it moves, because very quickly, it's like after it receives this hard stamp, it's like with the Eight of Wands, it finds its destiny. And with the Eight of Wands, this is where the urgency was coming through that I mentioned in the beginning. There are things that I do feel like it's like you are being pressured to resolve them, right? It's like, so it's like it's almost like the priority of like these resources are going to be allocated first to these ones, right? In Portuguese, because I'm hearing this phrase in Portuguese that says apagar incêndios, which would be, I don't know how to translate that literally, but or like the meaning of it, but I'll try to describe it. It's almost like there are a few things that are really urgent. It's like they really need your attention. Otherwise, like, some drastic thing is going to happen. So it's almost like you need to, it's like prioritize that thing first. It's like that is the main thing that you need to deal with, that you need to pay off, that you need to buy, that you need to you know, whatever it is, or sell, right? So I don't feel like it necessarily is selling something. It's more like paying for acquiring something, right? Or to pay off something, to it's almost like to contain damage, or there's something that has like this very strict and time sensitive deadline, right? This is where the urgency comes from. But you cannot send it out, or you cannot give your approval, right? Because it's like you are the owner of that resource or that money or whatever it is, right? It's like you are the one who has the thing that is going to be used in order to put off the fire, right? Just to go back to that phrase. To it's like to take care of the urgent matter, right? But the other thing is that it can only uh, do so, or it can only be effective or to go to the right thing, right, after it's passed through this heart stamp. So it's like you need to consider what your heart feels about this. It's not just about making sense. It's not just about being logical. You know, it's not just because you have the money to do so. It's like before you send out the money, it's like really pay attention, because the flow, it's going to go very fast, but it needs to go to the right direction, especially because the Ace of Swords is coming next, which gives the direction, right? It's like this is giving this it's like saying this go here, this goes there, and this, it's like you're managing your money, right? But in a very quick way, after you have received also this seal of approval of your heart, right? Dropping into the heart is necessary for you to really be sure that your resources are going to go to the appropriate place, or to the urgent matter that means the most, that is the most urgent, right? Or that is the, it's like it's the necessary thing to do first. So here with the Ace of Swords, this is the focus, right? This is the direction. It's like here you are, like you are assessing all of your resources, but you are, it's like this is your, it's like this is your ultimate approval, right? It's like this is when you know that you can do what you were thinking to do, or what you were making all of this math, right? It's like doing the math to see if everything will fit, or everything will be enough. I don't feel like, you know, there isn't like this lack. I don't feel like there is a lot, right? There is an abundance, but it's a matter of sending to the right place, right? Or using to the right thing, because it's like your heart will know and will give you the direction. So this is also talking about after you have dealt with this, after you have sorted the urgent things first and you paid those off, it's like now you can focus on what remains with the Six of Pentacles. Because the Six of Pentacles here, it's almost like giving me all of the ties to those that you are still in debt with. And I want to say not just financially or physically, or you know, maybe you owe somebody that helped you with a health matter, right? So it's like it's in the realm of the physical. However, there are those, and I want to say like a group of people, right? Because it's not just you and another. I do feel like there are a few people that now, well, after you have sorted all of this, after you paid off this, it's like you still have resources left. And now you have to be very clear and very mindful about how you're going to pay these ones, or how you're going to give back to these ones, because the Six of Cups is coming next. This Six of Cups is just talking about this ancient debt. It's not something new. I don't feel like it. That's the reason why I said in the beginning, maybe I said it, I don't remember. Maybe this is almost like this past life type of debt. It's something that your heart knows, right? It's like as much as your heart knows what is like this first priority, or the urgent things to deal with first, it's like your heart also knows like those that have helped you, right? Those have that have participating in this building up of your wealth, this building up of the comfortable place, maybe your maturity, right? Maybe your growth, maybe your success. It's like they have been part of this ladder of success in a sense. So even though, and these ones might not even be um, asking you to pay back. It's not like they are here pressuring you. These ones are not these ones, right? It's like they are completely different, separated things, or like it's like these are. It's almost like these are. How do I describe this? It's like these are things that you need to deal with apart from these ones. They have nothing to do with one another. It's like they are unrelated, right? So, but you need to deal with this first, and then with what's left, you turn towards these ones. And it's almost like you remember like everything that they did to help you to find your path to success. So even if you don't actually owe them money, I do feel like you owe them some sort of like gratitude, or wanting to pay back, wanting to give back, wanting to show like how much they mean to you, right? Because the Six of Cups, it's like this is the consideration that you have for all of these ones. And now that you have the resources, and because you allocate your resources based on your heart's guidance, your heart's direction, it's like your heart is guiding you to those that helped you to build this path. And so it's almost like now you're studying how you're going to give back to each one, because even though they might be placed in like this one group, I do feel like each one, it's like they have their own um like it's like you wouldn't pay each one with the same thing, right? Or the same amount of money. It's like it's particular to each one, right? Each one has a peculiar thing that you want, because you remember like their personalities, or uh it's almost like you want to be very specific to each one. I don't know why that is significant. Maybe because it's like the direction that your resources are going. It's like they have a specific destiny, a specific person in mind. So that's the reason why it's like you have to also remember like each one individually, especially because the sun is coming next. And the sun is playing double duty here, because at first I was seeing just the sense of relief. It's like when you remember that you have enough money to pay back, or to end your debt, or to it's like give back to those that have helped you, you are at peace. But it's like it's more than just peace. It's like you are joyous, you are over the moon, you are overflowing with a sense of like happiness and joy. It's like oh my god, I've made it. I genuinely like I took care of all of these urgent things, but then I still had the money, I still have the money to pay back to these ones. And it's almost like you are just relieved, but also happy, right? There is a lot of happiness in paying off your debt in a sense, right? But in a very specific way, because the sun, in astrology, the sun talks about the essence, the light of each individual, right? It's like it's this pure, it's like this pure soul, right? That is incarnated. But it's like it's almost like you want to bring something, like you want to pay back to each individual that has helped you, but in a way that is also going to light them up, right? That's the reason why I'm saying maybe it's not necessarily paying them back with money. Maybe it's like just bringing some sort of like joy, right? It's like taking a piece of cake, right? Because that person loves cake, or like a specific flavor of cake, right? And it's like it's just something that you know that is going to bring this joy, this smile to their face, right? It's all about now not just sharing the wealth, because it's like you remember their essence, so you know exactly what is going to bring them joy also, right? So it's sharing the wealth, but also sharing the, it's like this mutual feeling of like, I see you and I respect you and I honor you and I am grateful for you for everything that you've done for me. You see what I mean? So, but the thing about the sun is that actually it came through together with the Five of Pentacles. So these two cards turned together. Um, and what this Five of Pentacles was saying to me, it's actually in regards to this Six of Pentacles, because this Six of Pentacles was almost like this. Like the remaining items in your to-do list in regards to paying off these people, right? So it's almost like here you have ticked off all of the people that you had to pay, all of the bills, all of, grocery stores and whatever it is, right? Like urgent things. But then, with the rest of the money, then these are the ones that they are kind of like second in this list of priority, right? First are the urgent things, and then these are the most important ones. So, but after this has also been checked off your list, and it brings you joy to have been able to, like, it's almost like to pay off something very ancient, right? This debt from the past. There is this sense of, okay, now I get to this point of feeling like a closure, right? It's like there is no more debt to be paid off. There is nothing that I owe to anybody. So, because to me, also, the Five of Pentacles talks about integrity and the self, right? It's like you feeling good about yourself. It feels like, well, you already came as the King of Pentacles, so you are already in a good place, right? It's not a matter of not having enough. It's just a matter of being free, in a sense, from the debt from the past, right? And now that you have found this closure with, it's like with honors, right? With like this, well, okay, so going back to the heart stamp, right? Your heart stamp is what says, okay, this goes here, this goes there. My resources are all being allocated in a way that makes sense to my heart, right? Is in alignment with my heart. It's almost like you will know that you received this, it's like this, it's like this taking off of every item, right? Taking care of this in a very honorable way, in a very, it's like this is not a burden, right? It's like you're happy to do so. You're happy that you get to be able to pay off your debt. So it's almost like graduating with honors in a sense, right? Maybe if this has nothing to do with money, it has to do with like finishing some sort of job, or delivering something to somebody that you owed something to, right? It's like you're happy that finally you get to deliver, and now you're done. It's almost like I'm seeing you like crossing this entire to-do list, right? It's like, okay, now this is checked. Now this is all done. And it's fascinating because when you have this closure of this debt, it feels like not only you're free from that, it's like you're free also to explore, because the bottom of the deck is the World card. And, to me, it just reminds me of the first meaning that I saw with this Five of Pentacles, which is this location marking the spot, right? It's almost like this treasure hunt of, okay, so now that this is done, now that you have dealt with everything in a practical sense, but also in an emotional sense, it's like you're just like asking your heart, for instance, it's like, okay, so where is my place now? Where do I belong? Where do I go next? Okay, now that this is done, where do I mark this X on this map or on this globe, right? It feels like that spinning globe. So it feels like it's just starting, okay? I don't see you defining where you're going next, but because you have to sort all of this, right? There is a lot that you know that is your responsibility, not just because you have the resources, but because you feel like there's a sense of duty here, right? So, but as soon as that is done, it's like, okay, now you're ready to, just be happy and explore, right? And travel the world, I want to say. So, what is going to be your next destination? And that I feel like remains open because I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, so let's see if it comes up in the extended Libra. I am going to pull more cards as well as the astrological rooms in the extended. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, see you next time. Bye.